you know, it's not great weather today, the visibility is not great, and it's one of those times and those things where it just makes you really nervous because you realize how close to the edge you are. Little things like that that happen can be really catastrophic.
Back up, back up.
When you think about wilderness, I think about places that are hard to access and where the word remote really embodies the place. This range, the Wrangell-St-Elias Mountains area in Alaska, is truly wilderness. It's big, it's open, it's wild. So for our climbing objective on this trip, we're gonna go fly into an area around a peak called Mount Bauer, which is a 14,800 foot peak. We're gonna get dropped off on the glacier at around 9,000 feet, and we're gonna get picked up 10 days later. So that's all we have is 10 days and a huge wide open mountain with no chance of seeing other people and really no chance for any rescue unless, you know, something really happened. But even then, it's not likely. So that's appealing to me. I think that's a very freeing kind of way to climb. You know, that's just being in the mountains in the most pure form you possibly can. We spent yesterday just building camp and getting sort of oriented to Alaska glacier camping and climbing. So this morning we woke up and it was beautiful weather and we had breakfast, and then we were able to get packed, making a plan to move a little bit higher starting tomorrow.
I think the biggest surprise has just been the challenge of route finding here, because there's so many variables. The amount of crevasses that you're traveling over, coupled with weather, poor visibility, heinous winds and snow, and just a small group. You know, we're only 3, so there are big consequences if 1 or 2 of us go into a crevasse.
Can you clip it below you? I don't have enough extra strand yet. Just clip it at your waist, and we're gonna start hauling you in 1 minute. It has been a slightly eventful morning. Just maybe 100 yards out of camp, John fell into a crevasse, and we spent an hour and a half getting him out. And you know, there's no rescue up here. There's no way out if something goes wrong. It's just us. I feel like I'm mentally really tired right now because of the route finding through all the crevasses. It's huge crevasses everywhere, and it's not obvious how to pick your way through them, and it's kind of constant attention required. And also now I'm breaking trail up to my knees, so it's super fun.
Zero visibility, massive cracks, full whiteout. Everybody is falling in crevasses, fighting their way out.
I mean, it demands your full attention and vigilance, and it's really not a casual endeavor.
We're just gonna stay in. It's still pretty stormy out there. It looks like it might be moving on though, so we'll just eat, drink, and rest for the rest of today and make a plan for tomorrow. We are at our high camp at 12,200 feet right now, and we've just spent the last 2 days up here in a snowstorm, and that's effectively closed down any opportunity that we're gonna have to try for the summit. But it's okay. It's been interesting and adventurous, and we planned on being out away from our base camp for 4 nights, and tonight's that 4th night. So we're gonna eventually run out of fuel and our ability to make water. And we're going to run out of food. And so those are the 2 most pressing issues. And then I think some of the other issues, you know, are just with this much snow, what kind of challenges we're gonna face as we travel on the terrain ahead. It's heavily crevassed, and those crevasses are gonna be buried under this new snow, much harder for us to see, increasing the likelihood that we'll fall in. And then the slopes we're traveling on, they're not avalanche prone slopes, but we do have to go through some little corridors with slopes above us that potentially could be avalanche slopes. So we do have some other challenges ahead of us.